Here's the shortstop at the plate. 3 hits in the loss last night.
Let's go, Toledo. Come on.
And that's a 1-out single. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Bly Madris.
Bly Madris.
3-1 pitch, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. His very first stolen base at the AAA level, and I have a feeling there's a lot more of those to come. One out with a runner at second. Chopped left side. Jarvis whips it to first. Now 2 away.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Kevin McGonigal.
So up next, Kevin McGonigal. No score here in the second inning.
Hey, no one better, huh?
This one in the air to right. Stewart on the move. Gets there, got it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Heading on now to the top of the third. We're all tied, 0-0. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. On the ground to the left, handles the chance. Tosses to first, 1 gone.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
Bottom half of the 5th, and the Mudhens batting.
For the Mudhens, the shortstop, number 9.
Crushes this one to deep center and long gone. All muscle to center field. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's a 2-1 game. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. And that's a base hit. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kevin McGonigal, the next to hit.
McGonigal.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Valdez. Off balance speed. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Good situational awareness and hustle there, knowing that a double play ends the inning. With the batter reaching first, they're still alive in this frame. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Trey Cruz now at the plate. On the ground, right side. And it gets by. In to score from third. 5-4 now as they take the lead. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. 1 down.
Now
and the batter will be the
number
shortstop.
9.
He's already gone yard in this game.
Oh, you drove that.
Dumps one into left.
Now batting, first baseman, Bly.
And now the first baseman, Bly Madris. in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. The Mud Hens with the tying run at the dish. Up the right field line, and there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners with one out. No fear
Now
with two
batting,
strikes.
the designated
Really good
hitter,
approach at the
Kevin.
dish. So close to going foul that time, but a great job to keep it fair. That's a good example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game. It's a pop-up. Valdez. And now 2 down. So digging in,
Now
Trey
batting,
Cruz.
center fielder, Trey Cruz.
Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. It's offline and the run scores. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a
The
great
batter,
swing.
the right fielder,
1
DJ
down. Base is empty here in the 9th.
Stewart.
2-2 now. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. And a base hit. Into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Nice down and in fastball. Tough for a lot of hitters to get to. Good job to keep the hands in and drop the bat head for some loud contact. Sets up a pivotal at bat with a chance for them to take the lead. Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Hey, get your pitch.
The Mud Hens down to their last strike. Line drive. Base hit. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by
Now
1.
batting, number 9.
And now the shortstop,
Hey, your turn,
number
Rocky
9.
Man. Clutch up,
He's
kid.
already homered in this ball game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. So up next, Bly Madris.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Indians hold on to win. The shortstop, number 9, with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes on this standout. All right, ready to go here. And now at the plate, the shortstop. Hammered down the line for a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Jace Young, the next to hit.
Keep it going up there. Clutch up.
In the dirt, but blocked. Got him looking. Now 1 out. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. It falls in. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And safe at the plate. They take the lead. 1-0. Runner at first, 1 away. Swing and a drive. This one carrying. And it hits the fence. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. Comes across to score. And they lead by 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Runner at second, 1 away.
Young.
Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next, Akil Baddoo.
Let's go, kid.
Fly ball to center. Herrera on the move. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. They pick up a run on 2 outs and a runner at first. And now, Roderick Arias. On the ground. There with plenty of time. Inning over. They get a run on 2 hits. No errors. Back to the top of the order here. Number 9 digs in now. Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed going yard. Foul ball there. Deep breath for the pitcher. This is a pretty big jam. Gotta stay composed and execute. This one absolutely clobbered. You can forget it. That's a grand slam. Blasted that one out of here. And they add on. It's 8-1. Grand slams are always exciting. It doesn't matter what the score is. That one had to feel great. That was a terrific swing. He wasn't selling out for power, just looking for good contact. Well, he got that and more. Great job to put it over the wall for the grand slam. Got unique
Leading
needs
off
in
for
redoing
Toledo,
your
the
basement?
shortstop,
Call Montresor
number 9.
Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck.
Get up, get up, get up.
Gone. A solo shot, his second of the night, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Top of the 7th here,
Leading off
and now
for
the
Toledo,
shortstop,
the
number
shortstop,
9.
Number 9.
This one's scorched to center, but caught on a line.
Now batting.
And
the
he
third
may be
baseman,
feeling
Shea.
down as he heads back to the
Now
dugout, but
batting,
that's a swing
number
to be
9.
proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. And here at the plate, the shortstop. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. The 0-1. Hard line drive, but caught at second. That's such a hard out to live with as a hitter. That thing was ticketed for the gap and extra bases. Great play. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. The shortstop, number 9, fresh off an impressive 2 home runs. Now up the shortstop, number 9.
Hey,
A
clutch
big
up
part
right
of the
now.
game yesterday afternoon, knocked in 6 runs.
Hey, way to try it, big guy.
Base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Batting 6.
He
the
didn't get a
catcher,
great jump, and he
Tomas
blew through the stop sign at
Nino.
third on the way to getting tagged out at home. Into center. And it falls! Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Runner scores, and they take the lead. 1-0. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Bly Madris now at the plate. Oh my, right to the backstop. But all the runners hold.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Righty comes to the plate. That one out to right. Makes the grab on the run. They limit the damage here. 2 out and a runner
Now
in scoring
batting,
position.
number 9.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Big game at the plate last night. Knocked in 6 runs. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Wallops this one out towards right center.
Get over, ball.
One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. In comes the run from second. And they take a 2-run lead. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Man at second with 2 down. Bunt attempt popped up. whips it to first in time. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. Everson Pereira will hit next. 1-2, here's the pitch. On the ground to first. Dive, got it! From his knees, the throw. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting ninth,
I
the
like
catcher,
what I saw from him on that
Raphael.
play. He had a good internal clock, knew he had to get the throw away quickly after the diving stop. Good work to get the out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 3-1. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's body wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Grounds this one to short. Handles. Throws to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Digging in for the Mud Hens, number 9.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
This one is labeled.
Get out, ball. Get out.
Gone! A 3-run home run. Second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first
Now
pitch
batting,
of an
number
at-bat, it's
9.
because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. And now, the shortstop. He's gone deep twice in this one, his last homer coming in the 7th inning, and he's got a chance now for a 3rd home run, which would be a stupendous achievement. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
Nito.
1 out, runner at second base. Here's the catcher, Tomas Nito. Base hit right field. And here comes the runner. Now a long throw home. The tag, out. Number 9 was fantastic in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of... The shortstop, number 9, fresh off an impressive... All right, ready to get this one
Leading off
started.
for Toledo,
Stepping in, the shortstop.
Number 9.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Makes the catch up against the wall. That's the aggressive approach that's become more prevalent nowadays. Find the first pitch you think you can drive and take a rip. Great contact, but he wasn't rewarded with a hit.
9.
Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the shortstop, number 9. 5 for 5 yesterday. A fun watch in that one. There's that opposite field
Now
approach I
batting,
was
the center
preaching, and that's
fielder,
something
TJ
every evaluator
Hopkins.
watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field. One gone and a runner on at first. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, TJ Hopkins. Now the payoff pitch. This one in the air to right, Eden. And there's two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. One and one. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. And that retires the side. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Rail Riders out in front, 2-1. Digging in for the
Now
Rail
batting,
Riders,
the
number
catcher,
48.
Antonio Gomez.
Come on, Antonio.
Look out for the double play.
There he goes, Brennan.
On the ground, could be two. Slings to second. Double play, that is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's
The
anything
batter,
but.
number 3.
Credit to them for an
Shortstop,
outstanding double play.
Alexander Vargas.
The shortstop
Now
digs
batting,
in now.
number 9.
1 for 2.
Let's go, Scranton. Nice.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they tie it up. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Go-ahead run on base.
Your turn right
Now
here,
here's the
Tommy.
speed
You
threat.
go.
Outfielder
Now batting,
TJ
the
Hopkins.
center fielder, A. Hopkins.
In the air to the right. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So a run on one hit, no errors, one runner left on base. Last half of the fifth coming up. We're tied in this one, 2-2. So with a runner
The
at
left
second
fielder,
and
number
one away,
8,
now the left fielder,
Elijah.
Elijah Dunham.
Dunham.
The 0-1 offering. And this one right back to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Reyes.
To the top of the order we
Now
go.
batting,
Here's the
number
shortstop
9.
at the plate. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
No one better. Clutch up here. Come on, Scranton.
Swings and lifts this one to center. Way back, and it's gonna go. Home run. A massive shot. Up to 5 homers in the series. And they tack on 3. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Stepping to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Scranton Wilkes-Barre,
catcher,
number 48.
Antonio Gomez.
Bebas takes his lead at first with nobody out. Grounder might be two. One at second. And two. What a play. Always love a double play,
The batter,
especially
number
when it's as
3.
smooth as the one. And
Number
now the
9.
shortstop, number 9. And that one fouled off. The batter's frustrated knowing that one nearly left the yard, but the pitcher can breathe a bit easier. He's been given new life in this at-bat. Could be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Gets to second with nobody out. And he's clearly locked in
Now
after
batting,
yet
the
another
center
hit.
fielder,
Really
TJ
seeing the ball well
Hopkins.
lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Next to hit, TJ Hopkins. Popped in the air, left field. Dunham. One down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead
Now
of yanking
batting,
it to the
right
pull side.
fielder, Akil
Man at second, one away.
Baddoo.
Akil Baddoo now at the plate. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And they get the out. The tag, and they get the out at second. That is a double play. And that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Mud Hens out in front, 8-4. Ready to go for the last
Leading
half of the
up
inning.
for the
Coming
Rail
up to the
Riders,
dish for
the
Scranton
center
Wilkes-Barre,
fielder,
Everson Pereira.
Pereira.
Grounder to short. Over to pick it up. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael Flores.
Number 9 really stood out in this win. Collected 4 hits, one of them a home run. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. The shortstop, number 9, comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Toledo Mud Hens taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, number 9. And that's ripped to left. There's one down. Clearly ready to swing the bat starting off this inning.
Batting
Tough
second,
break
the
with the
third
line
baseman,
out, but a
Jake.
really nice cut. Digging in for the Rail Riders, Cameron Eden. Out to short. Collects. Tosses to first. One away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Duke Ellis.
Today's action comes to you courtesy of
Leading off for
AC
Toledo, the
Hines
shortstop,
Architecture,
number
the
9.
only firm in the area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today. Swing and a drive.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. The 6th of the series. And they add on. It's 2-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the
Now
hitter.
batting,
He
number
recognized
9.
the pitch early and belted it out. Back to the top of the order here. Now at the dish, number 9. Already a homer for him in this one. Line drive to right. And there's 2 away. And he was all over that
The
hitter.
left
A
fielder,
grain or
number
2
8.
lower on the
Oh,
ball,
my
and
God.
it's still flying. And he's got to
Yaga.
jog around the bases. Smith, the lead runner at second. Jones on at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The tying run is aboard. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's already homered in this ballgame. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And
The
he's
batter,
clearly
the third
locked
baseman,
in after
Chase
yet another hit.
Young.
Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner into right field. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toledo with the lead, 6-1. Stepping to the plate
Now
for Scranton
batting,
Wilkes-Barre,
the third
Braden
baseman,
Shoemake.
Braden Shoemake.
And the 0-1 now. Out to short. To second, that seems unwise. Not in time. Runner safe. A run comes in on the play. On to the next
Leading
inning.
off
Digging
for
in for the
Toledo,
Mudhens. The shortstop.
number 9.
And that one hammered. It's off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Well, clearly thought about 2, but back to first safely.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Man on at first.
Chase
Next up for the Mudhens, Chase Young. And here's the 0-2. Runner on the move. Liner, base hit. 1 gone. He didn't get a great read on the ball, and the outfielder was able to throw him out as a result. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Picks it up. The throw to first. Only 1 out remaining.
The center fielder, number 25, Cameron Eden.
Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. The shortstop, number 9, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Toledo Mud Hens taking on the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the shortstop
Batting
at the
third,
plate.
the shortstop,
3 hits last
number
night,
9.
a big factor in getting that win. Carrasco measures 6'4", 225 pounds, and he's a native of Venezuela. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Round second, headed for third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Runner at second,
Batting
one
fourth,
away.
the left
And now,
fielder, number
Justin Henry
24,
Malloy.
Justin Henry Malloy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolls away a little bit.
Hey, drive him in for us. Need you. Here you go.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Brian Servin.
Runner at third, 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Brian Servin.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up. You next.
The 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. Midway in the first, the Mud Hens lead it 1-0. First and second,
Batting
1 away.
fourth,
Coming
the
up to the
first
dish for
baseman,
Scranton
Dominic.
Wilkes-Barre, Dominic Smith.
Smith.
Let's go, Dominic.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Feed to second for double A. What a twin killing to end the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. 2 outs and the
Now
bases
batting,
loaded.
number 9.
Get her around. Go.
Oh, what a great play. Gavin throws. Nicely done for the out. So they get 1 and up with it. We're at the bottom of the second inning. Toledo ahead in this game 2-0. Nobody out.
The
Runner
batter,
in scoring
number 9.
position. And the batter shortstop. 1 for 2. An RBI double back in the
Hey,
first.
big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Ripped into right center. Good bases. Around third. Comes to score. And safely with a double, second of the day. And he's clearly
fielder,
locked in
number
after yet
44,
another hit.
Jeffrey
Really seeing the plate. And he's a threat every time he steps in the box. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Justin Henry Malloy. Runner at second with nobody out. This one's in the dirt. One-two pitch. Line, that's a base hit. Stops, goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Behind the count with 2 strikes, but didn't have to pick up a nice line drive cut there. Everything working smoothly on the swing. It's one to try and replicate. And here's the catcher, Brian
Hey,
Servin.
need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Runners at the corner from the top of the 5th. There's a offer to second one and a play.
Batter, number 7.
Ding in for the Mets, number 9. Hammers this way in the air. Team set. Carry hits out of here. Made them pay for that one. 7 on the street. And they're on. It's 6-3. When a hitter puts a swing, that first pitch of an at-bat, looking that exact pitch, I think that's absolutely smoked that one. The Raiders down by 4 runs here in the bottom half of the 8th. Out. Great job on the backhand play. It should move to his right. Set his up strong, accurate throw to first base for the out. Runner swing. Next up for the Mudhens, 9. His hand to left end, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Third. The way to the plate, safe, and lead 5.
Now
back to run as his schedule flipping in the turn of the corner for the extra base knock. Now for second base, Justin Henry Lowell getting ready to hit. 2-2 now. That one hit to right. Ellis on the way in. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Right, second 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Brian Servant. The 0-1. Swing, soft line drop. And that inning. So a run on 1 hit. There's one runner on base. 5, 6, and 7 hitters off the bottom of the 9th. The Mudhens free. Always great to see a player as was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. The stop is in the shortstop.
Leading off for Toledo, the shortstop, number 9.
Line right, and it stays there. A run for Sling 2. The win into second now with nobody out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games late. Great rib on that to the whole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line right base in outfield. 1-2 for him. Pops this one up. Race.
Batting third, the right fielder, Akil Badu.
And a second, ding in for the Mudhens, Akil Badu.
Keep it going, keep going.
In the dirt, but blocked. That one to first. Smith and Smith.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 42.
Runners with just Henry Malone. Another pitch.
At fifth, the Tomas.
So digging in, Mas Neo.
Need you right here.
Here to Shoemake. Play made, that ends the inning. 2 left. Today's solid runs. If your livestock success is moving down, you need to see high. And a pick at number 1. You ready to swing the bat starting off this inning. Tough break with the line, but a really nice tough. Second here and away. A frozen. That was third. He was all over here. He's still flying. He's a definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the in should be an double. On the ground to second, might be 2. Here's 1. Oh, boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and a good jam. And that with the shortstop, 1 for 3. Could be trouble. He turns and heads for second. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's clearly in for another hit. Really seen the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. What? No, the Mets. Pulls away a little bit. That's one to the right side. Shoemake whips it to first, and now 2 gone. Good sinker there. Moves it for a
That's
nice
the right
pitch.
fielder. A kill.
Runner at
Review.
third and 2 out. And now here's the 1-2 offering. This one at the end. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Lions lead it 2-1. Not much to speak about. Always good to get a team win. The shortstop, number 9, was made for this moment. Again, the shortstop.
Come on, ball, get on up.
And a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. That's a left double. That one must have felt pure coming back. Out front didn't allow the wrist to yank one to foul. It's a good example of extending through the swing and following through that flip. 2. Swing soft line drive. Hauls in, 1 away. Runner at 6, 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Badu. Here's the This one's in the dirt. Liner right. No hit, it's away out. 2 out. Digging for Justin Boyd. Hayden Cantrell. No score here in the 2nd inning. In plenty of time. Here's double to lead off in the bottom of the Singular catch. After Guy N. Emer. He's the one asks on his name. Now the tying run is in position. In every time he steps up. 2. And now the payoff pitch. Too early with the single. Yes. Fielder Akil Badu. Ground fouls. Double play, boy. They can see. On to the next inning. Coming up next edition. This left field ball throws and a potential go-ahead run stops second base. Job hitter. It's exactly what he gave him with that knock. This one hit and it got the score. That was a big spot. Now, that one is absolutely a solo blast. To be aggressive after walking this moment. Once time down, he's from way here, nobody on. Next up, Shaw. Down ball.
Now batting,
and the next batter, number 9. Solo home. Hit hard on a short. So with room spare and today's brought to you by Hat/Landscaping, offering grass they don't have. No outs and a runner on center, and that's up easily. A lot about how the numbers get the third time through the order, and I'm looking at this. Throw it away. That's the late slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a weak under the off. Switch to shallow left field. That's a hit. Run source. Himself up an RBI. That was right downhill, and he regretted it as ground ball. No errors. That one ripped it set. One hops here. And he locked in after yet another hit. You see the ball well. He's the red. Line drive. Crossing and this is DH. Not in top of the job right. Every lead off an inning, focused on getting on base, set your teammates to drive you. All here as in as he was in this one. Every that makes him some kind of play. This is hitting the ball in his seat day in and day out. Those are funny.
Get off.
Scores and they take lead. Nothing. All feels good on that out front and rattled it at the out. That's the kind of they got 3 hits, no errors. Runners on base. Go on in front, 1-0. Runner at second, 2.
Go. Need your right.
And a base hit. Here's the throw to the one score. First kick the pitch, run goes third. He's at second with 1 base. And the throw on the 2 away. That's it. Benjamin out to picks it up. A proud sponsor to everyday problems. And this one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A slash, and they add on. It's 3-1. Feeling great at home. The second hit is short by mutual consumption. Goes the right direction. Hard on. And then goes to third. After the hit, allows them to see this ball game. Now, Benjamin Howell. Up, and that's the end. Instead of plate though, he hits a back and in. This one. And we one more to his divine finger. 1-1 for the Cubs. Christian. Not everyone's a. And upside hit and feel session. Night pitch early.
Now batting.
He's every. One off. And there's two away. Runner strike that one. The short side for him in this one. And that keeps the flag. That ends the 5 bad. And one hit. Proud 3 in 1 sitting. Don't put your ball. Please go. Bring the power. A runner and soaring up the and the tying run at second. And one. The tying run away. That is outnumbered. Number certainly why they've collected 4 hits. One of them a home run. The shortstop number to this one fresh off of 4 game shades of so 2 and better either coming over after today's game. Turn Fowler, Killian, 27 coming up. 2 outs, bases.
Hey, what got it?
Base hit. And really good games like this. Kid percent. Go.
Go.
And Trev, there's number 4 last night. About 2 down, back into the. That's it. Space, throw in, and he's out. No outs. Runner for short. There's a hit. Rolls up there and second. No, this is what it's really to this one. 2 straight to sit and careful. This excellent out go away fast. Careful. And the base.
That's your
The tying run is in 1.
Now back to 5.
The Mudheads. The 4 pitch into the 1 minute for the Mudheads. Number 3 singles. Impressive. Well, not getting live. Short handle. Dirt. And throw. It was still base. Right. On your right. And the end. The top is dead. Ground. There's on. Right. Okay. All around the excellent with me. And you're back. Shortstop number delivered some Toledo a 5 game yesterday. So that carries over to this one. Comes up to the plate. Work. 2 outs. Right. And here's the catcher. Up right. In. 2. This Ross is sponsored by therapy. With sounds of news. As this was a deep left down. And the seat and has to lead and answer the dice bubble. So 9 doesn't have the one pass. So look at that. It's 3. Now I want to end it as we one age to be brave. Now it's from then so 0 and huge. Number 9. They 5 party else. Hot game with 7 miles. How's that one? And it does. Now 7 straight. Isn't sweet long age of morning is one. He gets. Folds up with the wing. And we will get a home run. did that here. It's we have a tie ball game. Just what they needed that fight and made this a brand new game.
Now batting,
Digging in.
number
That's the longest one. He's got to beat it. Come on, everybody. There he is. He put contact. Really good hitting in this one. What a shot. I told you this one don't come along every day. I know. And the ref. And that is 9 run to plate. You should some.